guys, and welcome back to the channel. This is Nami, your host. I was busy few days. I couldn't upload any videos and updates, but I'm back. So let's have a quick analysis on a gold. I'm starting from weekly time frame. As you can see, I called the buy here. I bought myself as well. Spot, not trading, no leverage. But I wish I would bought more, but I didn't. As I said, I lost my capital, a big partial of my capital. So that's it. I shouldn't overtrade. I did. I shouldn't over risk. I did. So anytime, anyone who does over risk and overtrade will lose his capital. That was my big lesson, and that's why I'm back. I'm back to be stronger. So we have this channel, descending channel, which at that moment I said every time price hit this channel, we will have an upside move. And every time it's hit this channel, this trend line, top of the channel, we will have what? Move down. But let's go to the daily. On the daily, we see because of that geopolitical happening in the world, especially in Palestine, we can see that because anytime any war happens, gold price moves up. Why? Because gold is a safe asset. Maybe one day one currency will not worth anything, but always gold is the money. The real gold. Real gold is real money. Also, when the war happens, the demand of the gold goes up. The demand goes up, the price goes up. You see, as a technical, if we just talk about technical, we see this candle here at the bottom of the channel. After a few days of the low body candles, we see a strong bullish candle. If you trade high time frames, especially daily on the gold, you can understand that I'm just saying technically. Technically, this shows us that the trend is going to be reversed. The trend was bearish. After these small bodies, which is consolidating the price in this area, we see the strong body bullish candle. And after that, you could have a simple buy, let it go for a few days, and you will have 1,000 pips. But none of the traders trade like this, because mostly they do swing and mostly they do scalp. Same for me. I do scalp, I do swings. This time, this was my first ever spot trading on gold, and it come out so good. I wish I bought more, but that's a financial situation, So we can see that this top of the channel, this trend line, we broke above, we came down, we retested trend line, and today we go up again. If we go on a weekly, we see the same. The strong bullish candle closed above the previous resistance area. You see, this is our resistance. It closes above that. And the next candle, which is we are on the weekly, came down, made the bottom wick, also retested trend line, and goes up. It is the same strategy that I'm always saying on the lower time frames. We do scalp on it. I do scalp, This happening on the higher time frames as well. The bigger the time frame is stronger the confirmation. Let's see what we can hunt for today. I'm breaking down to the 4 hour. On the 4 hour, we see this resistance here, which the price recently rejected. We have to wait and see, are this gold going to break above this area or not? The next resistance is going to be here on the 4-hour. Okay, let's mark our previous support as well. It should be somewhere here. We can see it clearly on the lower time frame. I'm going to 1 hour. Yes. Okay. So, sorry. So, let's see how many pip range we have. This area is 70 pip. This area is 40 pip. So, this candle is still open. We can't say that this is a made resistance here, but I'm going to here to clear this and also this guy. Perfect. So my trade today, you see this this wick here, this is a liquidity grabbing area. If we go to the lower time frame, what happened? Yeah. We could have 1940. Let's check this area, 1940. Okay, this is our well made support. So I'm looking for anything. We are now 2 hours later is going to be New York Open. So 1.5 hour later, I'm going to start to checking the chart as a pre New York and then New York Open. I'm going to wait to see what kind of market structure is going to be happen in this area. If it breaks above this area, I don't care. If it's not better, because I have a clean candle here, I'm waiting for any confirmation to get a small short position, or I preferably will go for a long. I wish I was awake in the Asian session open because this big candle moved. But anyway, this is the area where Asian market started. I'm going to mark this as well. In case we have to move down, we know our area. Prefer to get this. It looks more stronger for me, more safe. I'm going to see any sort of confirmation to get a little short, or if price come down and make a beautiful support in any of these areas, I'm looking for a buy because the trend is bullish. Trend is our friend. So if the trend is bullish, we go bullish, we go long. Let's see, guys. Okay, that's technical for today. So I'm not going for a short. I'm looking for anything happening, any support making from these areas to go long, and I'm going to put my stop loss in the bottom of the 1 hour candle. This candle is just started, actually, it's 15 minutes. This could be a nice range of trading. I'm not going to enter the position because this is not time of my trading. But 1 hour before New York Open is going to be my beautiful pre-New York Open. Okay, let's check the calendar. This is a daily FX website. And I don't know why it's asking you shouldn't be residents of the USA to see the data. Today, 18 October of 2023, Wednesday. What we have? We have the GDP growth on China, inflation on United Kingdom. That's why the gold moved up. Maybe one of the reasons, because of the inflation rate comes more than what was accepted, little bit more. You see, 0.1% of what forecast was on both core inflation and the yearly inflation. Euro area had the core inflation, came same. So what we're going to have is the most important one, the high impact ones and medium impact ones. This is half an hour after New York Open. So these kind of data will move market a little bit probably. We have the beige book. Beige book, as you can see in the summary, is coming 8 times per year, 2 weeks before each FOMC meeting. If it's more hawkish, then more hawkish is expected to be good for the currency. Let's see what's going to become on the Fed beige book, I'm reading this. The authority to set interest rate is divided between the Board of Governors of the Federal Reserve and the Federal Open Market Committee, FOMC, and Board of the Governors of the Federal Reserve. So the difference between what this guy says and that guy says, let's say. That's it for the calendar today. One thing took my mention is Federal Reserve Mr. Harker accepts no more rate hikes needed this year in CNBC interview. So most of the Federal Reserve members saying that that's enough. We have the maximum increase in the lowest time possible, and we should wait to see what's going to be happen in the economy, because these increasing interest rates, will show the results couple of months later, and after that, sometimes year after that. So we will see. The economy, the economy is on the recession now, definitely, and stagflation, in my opinion. But we should see, is it going to be come back very soft landing, or are we going to be deep in the stagflation? We will see, guys. So you saw my analysis for long. I'm not going short because the trend is bullish. I'm looking for a beautiful support mating anywhere in these areas, and I'm measuring the range. And if it's good, I'm going for a trade. You should do the same if you want. But this is not a financial advice. This is just educational only. If you have any question to ask, comment it below. I will be ready to answer all of it and share my opinion and knowledge. And you guys can teach me a lot on that as well. Please subscribe. Be safe.